This is not clickbait. This entire YouTube channel that you're watching right now is built and run on AI. And today, I'm gonna show you exactly how it works and how you can do the same thing. The first step is to find viral ideas. I've discovered that if you have a trending topic or an idea that already has search volume and intent, it's far easier to make a video go viral. So we'll start off with ChatGPT. We'll say, give me 10 viral YouTube ideas about topic based on trends and SEO. And I can get 10 really good ideas in about 30 seconds. But sometimes I want to mix things up a bit. So I'll also use Trend Report by Vidic. It shows me popular videos on YouTube in any niche. It even lets me filter by length, publication date, and more. You can get all of this data for free at the link below. The next step is to write a script for the video. If you try to use ChatGPT directly, you'll discover that it doesn't write very good scripts. That's because it hasn't been trained on YouTube scripts. It writes more like an essay or an article. So what I do is combine ChatGPT and Claude to get the best of both worlds. First, I'll type in my idea to ChatGPT and say write a YouTube script. And then I copy that output, paste it over to Claude, and then I ask it to rewrite the script in a conversational tone like a YouTube script. This will take a little bit longer, but you'll get a much better result that sounds more natural and engaging. And Ivy actually had way better luck with Claude than IVA had with other AI writing assistants like Ritter and Jasper. Once I'm happy with my script, I'll export it as an SRT file and move it over to my voiceover software. For this, I'll be using ElevenLabs. I used to use Plate, but they recently shut down their API, so I switched over to ElevenLabs. What you're hearing right now is actually my real voice, but I'm currently in Japan, so I can't record right now. Anyway, what I do is copy and paste the script into ElevenLabs. Then I'll set the voice to male or female, whichever one I want. And finally, I press the play button and let it do its thing. Once it's done, I download the audio, and now I have a high-quality voiceover in just a few minutes. Now, if you'd like to use PlayHT, I've left a link below. But keep in mind that their pricing is quite expensive, and they only accept Stripe payments. That I have my script and my voiceover, I'm ready to move on to step 3, which is creating the video. I'm currently using 2 different tools for this, Runway Gen-3 and ElevenLabs. Runway is great for creating shorter, more abstract videos. Quality is very high, but it does take some trial and error to get good results. ElevenLabs is great for longer form videos. It's easy to use and produces really dynamic results. The downside is that the quality isn't as good as Runway. But here's the kicker. You can train ElevenLabs on your own data, which means that over time it will learn your voice and style and produce videos that are more similar to your existing content. So I've personally decided to invest my time and money into training ElevenLabs. So for this demo, I'll use ElevenLabs. All I need to do is copy and paste the voiceover file into ElevenLabs, and it automatically generates a video. While it's processing, I'll show you how to make adjustments to the generation settings to get better results. You can change the aspect ratio, enable scene cuts, set the duration, speed, and more. When it's done, you'll see a list of scenes that it's generated, and you can click to preview them. Sometimes I'll get a result that I like, so I'll just leave it as is. Other times I'll need to regenerate the scenes until I'm happy with it. If you need more scenes, you can always add them later in the editing software. In fact, when I post my ElevenLabs videos to YouTube, I usually edit them in CapCut. CapCut is great because it handles the captions transitions, B-roll, and auto-formats the video to shorts or longs. But now I have a problem. The videos might be high quality, but without a thumbnail, no one will ever watch them. So now I'm going to move over to Midjourney and Canva to make a scroll-stopping thumbnail. Now, to do this, I'll enter my prompt into Midjourney and keep it simple. So I'll just say something like futuristic cyborg in Tokyo and hit generate. Once it's done, I'll pick my favorite image and click export. Then I'll upload that image to Canva. Pro tip, always make your images square. Then I'll set the aspect ratio to 16:9 and position the image in the center. Next, I'll make some bold adjustments like adding a background, changing the colors, applying filters and textures, and adding some text and graphics. If you want to save time, you can use one of Canva's pre-made templates. Finally, I'll download the thumbnail and upload it to YouTube. And now it's time to upload the video to YouTube. But before I do that, I'll use Vidic or TubeBuddy to help me with the title and description. All I need to do is plug in my video URL, and both tools will auto-generate a title, description, and tags. I'll make any necessary adjustments, and now I'm ready to hit the upload button. There you have it. We've gone from idea to publish in just a few minutes, and I did all of this in just under 2 hours. That's why I was able to make 28 videos last month. Now here's the secret. I don't actually spend 2 hours making each video. Instead, I batch out the process. For example, every Monday I come up with ideas, write the scripts, and record the voiceovers. Then throughout the week, I'll generate the videos and edit them. And finally, I'll upload them at the end of the week. It takes a lot of work up front, but once you have the process dialed in, it becomes second nature. Here are my analytics for the past 30 days. As you can see, I published 28 videos and they got over 1 million views. But here's the best part. I spent less than 10 hours creating these videos. That's less than half an hour per video. And that's why I recommend starting an AI-powered YouTube channel, because you can easily scale it. In fact, you could hire someone to do all the research and script writing, and you could do the voiceovers yourself, or hire a voice actor on Fiverr. Or if you don't want to be on camera, you can just hire someone to edit the videos for you. Basically, there are a lot of ways to outsource this process so you can focus on what you do best. Whether that's promoting the content or growing an audience. Well, I do have some downsides to consider. Firstly, I didn't talk about the copyright issues that you might encounter with the AI-generated content. So I highly recommend checking out this video that talks about the top 5 things you need to know. Secondly, you might be worried that YouTube will detect the AI-generated content and demonetize your videos. Well, so far it hasn't happened. In fact, I did a test where I uploaded 100% AI-generated videos, and it didn't demonetize them. However, that could change in the future, so be aware of that risk. And finally, this method won't work in every single niche. For example, cooking channels or fitness channels require live action. But there are a ton of niches where this will work really well, such as motivation, education, and entertainment. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. Remember to smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. AI is everywhere now, but which tools are actually worth your time? And even if you've used an AI tool, have you used it to its full potential? I've been experimenting with AI for almost 2 years now, and today I want to share my absolute favorite AI workflow with you. This is how I create my content 10x faster, and AI does most of the work. Want to see how? Let's start at the very beginning. The whole process starts with ChatGPT. Now you might be thinking to yourself, come on, not ChatGPT again. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most people are using ChatGPT wrong. They treat it like a magic genie that can just answer any question they ask. But that's not how you get the best results. The trick is to treat it more like a coworker. Don't just ask it questions. Tell it what you need it to do. Give it a specific command. This way you get a much more accurate and useful response. So here's the exact prompt I used to come up with ideas. Give me 5 trending video topics for tech YouTube shorts based on these search trends. Then I paste in the search trends from Google Trends, hit enter, and boom, I've got 5 video ideas in seconds. But wait, we're not done yet. We're just getting started. For example, this first idea has over 18,000 monthly searches and the video ideas are endless. So let's pick one of these. How to transfer WhatsApp chat history between Android and iPhone. And I'll plug that into ChatGPT and say, create a voiceover script for a 60-second YouTube short about the above topic. After hitting enter, I get a beautifully written script that flows naturally and covers everything perfectly. But now we need to make it even better for SEO. So I'll copy it over to my SEO hook cheat sheet. Now, this is a one-of-a-kind tool I created myself, which I'll probably open source soon so anyone can use it. But basically, it takes your script and rewrites it with multiple hooks and keyword variations. And the best part, it's all editable. So now I can easily move things around, change words, and even add new hooks of my own. For example, I really like this one. Looking for an easy way to switch? So I'll put that in the title and description. Now all this is done through a series of custom prompts that I've created in ChatGPT, which take a lot of trial and error to get right. But once you do, the results are amazing. This is the entire process that happens behind the scenes, all triggered by one prompt. Transfer WhatsApp chat history from Android to iPhone. Once that's done, all I need to do now is click Generate Script. Then I'll grab the final result, copy it over to my voiceover tool of choice, which is either ElevenLabs or Plate. I generally prefer Plate because it has a free tier, but they're both equally good. I'll upload the file and select the voice I want. I normally go with the most natural option, which is often the most expensive, but sometimes it makes sense to go cheaper. Then I'll click on Render File and sit back while the magic happens. Now, I have a fully produced voiceover in seconds. Next, I head over to my visual tool of choice, which is either Runway or ElevenLabs. Both are really good at generating AI B-roll, which is basically just some cool graphics or animations that play in the background during your short. I'm using Runway today. I'll type in the exact same prompt that started this entire chain reaction. Transfer WhatsApp chat history from Android to iPhone. Again, I get an instant result, but it's not quite what I was expecting. So I'll click on Regenerate a few times until I get something I like. I don't know why this one looks so good, but I guess I like the green cable and the different angles. So I'll download it, and I'm done. As you can see, I use the exact same prompt across all the tools, making it super easy to stay on topic. Now we have the voiceover, we have the visuals, and all that is left to do is combine them and slap them into a TikTok or YouTube short. And that's where my favorite editing tool comes in, CapCut. This is a video editing app for mobile, but there's a desktop version too. Here's what I love about it. First, the auto caption feature. It's insanely good. Captions my entire video with 98% accuracy, and the AI even knows when I'm switching languages. Second, the text animation options. I can easily stylize and animate my subtitles. Choose a font, adjust the size and color, add a shadow, rounded corners, you name it. Third, the ease of exporting vertical videos. One click and it's done, and that's it. Now you know how I use 3 simple tools and a few hundred seconds to create a video that would have taken hours to produce just a year ago. My entire process is streamlined and automated, allowing me to publish 5 videos a day without sacrificing quality. Of course, there are still some manual touches that I add personally, like reviewing and fine-tuning the captions, picking out key moments for thumbnails, and doing the actual uploads. But the heavy lifting is done by AI, and that saves me so much time. And that's what NextTech Digest is all about. I show you the best tools and the smartest workflows so you can make incredible content faster than ever before. I've been experimenting with AI for nearly 2 years now, testing hundreds of tools and talking to dozens of AI experts and creators. And let me tell you, the results are insane. Most of us thought that AI tools were just a fun novelty or a temporary trend, but they're not going away. In fact, they're becoming more powerful and accessible every day. That's why I started NextTech Digest. I want to help you understand how AI can benefit you, how to use AI tools effectively and responsibly, and how to keep up with the latest AI trends and updates. So whether you're a seasoned professional or just curious about AI, I hope you'll join me on this journey. Together, we'll explore the fascinating world of AI and discover how it's transforming our lives and our work. I've been your host. Subscribe now for more AI adventures.